Namaste everyone. Today we are going to discuss pair of linear equations in two variables. In previous video we discussed the graphical method and we found behavior of lines representing pair of linear equations in two variables. It was in three types. The first type was the lines can be intersecting, second parallel, and third coincident. Now let us see the relation of their behavior with the solution of the pair of linear equation. So the line may intersect in a single point. In this case, the pair of equations has unique solution and the pair is called consistent pair of equations. Then the second one is the lines may be parallel. In this case, the pair of equations have no solution and the pair is called inconsistent pair of equations. And the third one is the lines may be coincident. In this case, the equations have infinite many solutions and the pair is called dependent or consistent pair of equations. So we found that in the case of intersecting lines, the system has one solution. In the case of parallel lines, the system has no solution. And in case the lines are coincident, the system has infinite many solutions. So we can find this behavior of lines by just finding the ratio of their coefficients. So let us see. Here our first equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0 and second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. Now see, we know that a1, a2 are the coefficients of x and b1, b2 are the coefficients of y. If a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2, the pair of lines will be intersecting. And if a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2, means the ratio of constants is also equal to the ratio of coefficients. The pair will be coincident. Then if a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2, the pair will be parallel, means the representation of the pair will be parallel lines. Now let us see with the help of examples. So here the first example is x minus 2y equals to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 20 equals to 0 is our first pair. So find out the ratio, that is a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2. You find a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. So the lines will be intersecting and there will be exactly one solution and the pair of equations will be consistent. See the second example. Equations are 2x plus 3y minus 9 equals to 0 and 4x plus 6y minus 18 equals to 0. Now find out the ratios. You will see the standard form of the ratios, that is 2 upon 4, 3 upon 6 and minus 9 upon minus 18 will be 1 upon 2, which is equal. So therefore the pair will be coincident lines and there will be infinite many solutions for the pair and the solution will be consistent. In same way, see the third part. Equations are x plus 2y minus 4 equals to 0 and 2x plus 4y minus 12 equals to 0. Here the ratio of a1 upon a2 is 1 upon 2 B1 upon B2 is 2 upon 4, that is also 1 upon 2. C1 upon C2, that is minus 4 upon 12, will not be equal to. So the lines will be parallel and there will be no solution in this case. And the pair will be called inconsistent pair of equations. Now let us see with the help of one example. Our equations are, equation 1 is x plus 3y minus 6 and equation 2 is 2x minus 3y equals to 12. Now let us see their graphical representation. This is the table for equation 1 and this is the table for equation 2. And when we represent them on the graph, we found that the lines are intersecting and they intersect each other at point B, that is 6, 0. So we know that every point is written in the form of x, y. Therefore, the value of x will be 6 and the value of y will be 0. Means the pair is intersecting and having a unique solution. Means there will be only one common point. So let us see their behavior with the help of the ratios. Here the ratio of a1 upon a2, because the coefficient of x is 1, so it will be 1 upon 2, and b1 upon b2 is 3 upon minus 3, which is equals to minus 1. So the pair will be having unique solution. So dear students, we discussed that unique solution with the help of graphical method in our previous slide. Now let us see how to apply these conditions with the help of one question from your NCERT exercise. So here I am taking question number 3 and its fifth part, that is 4 upon 3x plus 2y equals to 8 and 2x plus 3y equals to 12. So this is our pair of linear equations and let us name them equation 1 and equation 2. Now let us compare them with our standard forms. So standard forms are a1x plus b1y equals to c1 and the second equation is a2x plus b2y equals to c2. Now you can see from the first equation a1 equals to 4 upon 3 because both are the coefficients of x, and b1 equals to 2 and c1 equals to 8. And from second equation a2 equals to 2 and b2 equals to 3 and c2 equals to 12. So now a1 upon a2, 4 upon 3 and whole upon 2. So 4 upon 3 as it is, nothing is in the denominator of 2, you can take 1 and take reciprocal and bring in the multiplication. So 2 to the 4 and 2 upon 3 will be the standard form of the ratio. Now in same way we have to find b1 upon b2 will be equals to 2 upon 3 already in standard form. So c1 upon c2 will be equals to 8 upon 12 and you know the highest common factor is 4. So 4 2s are 8 and 4 3s are 12 and it will be equals to 2 upon 3. So you can see all three ratios are same and therefore you can write that a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 equals to c1 upon c2. Therefore the lines will be, you know that this is the condition for coincident lines, and the lines will be coincident and the pair of equations will be consistent, which is the required solution. Now let us see one more question, that is question number 6. Given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equals to 0, write another linear equations in two variables such that geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. So you know that it is question number 6 of your NCERT book. So our given equation is (2x plus 3y minus 8 equals to 0). Know the standard form, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. Compare the equations. a1 will be equals to 2, both are the coefficients of x. b1 will be equals to 3 and c1 will be equals to minus 8. Now the first case was intersecting lines, means you have to find out the equation of other line which is intersecting to this. So now how we can find out the other equation? Let us see the method. We know that in the case of intersecting lines, the ratio of coefficients, that is a1 upon a2, is not equals to b1 upon b2. Now let us replace the values of numerators and let us keep the denominators blank. Remember, we have to write not equal to between them. Now in denominator, replace the values in such a way so that ratio is not equal. So I am replacing 3 and 4, and now my equation will become a2 is equals to 3, so 3x plus b2 equals to 4, so 4y plus, write any other number, I am writing 10, will be equals to 0. So this is my second equation, which is forming intersecting line with first equation. Now let us see the case of parallel lines, that is the second part. And you know that if the pair of equations is forming parallel lines, then ratio of their coefficients, that is a1 upon a2, will be equals to b1 upon b2 and will not be equal to c1 upon c2. So therefore, now let us write the numerators only, that is 2, keep the denominator blank, b1 is 3 and c1 is minus 8. Let us see how we have to find out the denominators. So here in the denominator I am writing second multiple of 2, that is 4. So same by 2 we have to multiply 3 also. So 3 2s are 6, and at the place of c2 we can write any other number, but the ratio must not be equal to a1 upon a2 and b1 upon b2. So now our equation will be 4x plus 6y plus 10 equals to 0. Remember, it is not necessary that you will take second multiple, you can take other also. Now for the third condition, here the lines are coincident. So remember the case of parallel. In similar way you have to do for the coincident also. So we know that the condition is a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2 equals to c1 upon c2. So now numerators are 2, 3 and minus 8. Keep the denominators blank. For the second equation, to make ratio same, I am taking third multiple of 2. So 2 3s are 6 and 3 3s are 9 and minus 8 3s are minus 24. So I told you, you can take any multiple. Remember, for the second equation you have to multiply all a1, b1 and c1 by the same number to get A2, B2 and C2. Now let us write our equation. That will be 6x plus 9y minus 24 equals to 0. So this is the line which is coincident with equation 1. Now let us solve one more question from the exercise. Draw the graph of the equations x minus y plus 1 equals to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equals to 0. Determine coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and x-axis. Remember, by these lines and x-axis. Set the triangular region. Now let us see how we have to form it. So first of all, our equations are x minus y plus 1 equals to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equals to 0. So name them equation 1 and equation 2. So let us see from equation 1 first of all. Find the value of y, it will be x plus 1. Now write down the solutions for it. Remember, when x equals to 0, y will be 1. In same way, you have to form the table for your equation 1. Similarly, in equation 2, we have y equals to 12 minus 3x upon 2. Means, first of all, find out the value of y. Then, put x equals to 0, y will be 12 minus 0 upon 2, which is equals to 6. Means, in same way, you have to form table for equation 2. And now, let us represent our equations on the graph. So, here we have table for equation 1 and here table for equation 2. Now plot all the points of equation 1 on the graph. Then draw the line and similarly plot points for equation 2 and draw line 2. So here is your line 1 and here is your line 2. And you can see their intersection point is A. And the lines are intersecting x-axis at B and at C. So set the region inside the triangle and you can see the solution for the equations is x equals to 2 and y equals to 3 because both lines they intersect at 2, 3. Hence it is your solution. Thank you and keep smiling.